Hi there, this is Vic at Four Seasons. You know, it's just about springtime and people are just chomping at the bit and they want to get their hands in the soil. And so one of the ways that we're helping them is by planting containers. And I have lots of people that are asking, well, how do you plant a good container that's going to survive and thrive in the summertime and into the fall? Well, first of all, once you get your container, I'd like to have good drainage. So even though these holes look big and you think the soil would fall through, it really doesn't. So the good drainage is important. If you don't have a pot with holes in it, I would suggest that maybe you think about something else, or maybe put some bark chips or some styrofoam in the bottom so that the roots don't sit in the water. Inside here, we have a reservoir in this pot, which is nice. So the water can kind of go down there and just have, there's a reservoir of 1.5 inches or 2 inches deep there that the water can sit in and the roots can get to. So we like to use a very good quality potting soil. It's important that it has no fungus or anything in it so that the roots are happy and don't rot off. This has got some perlite in it, and peat moss is basically what it is. We've also added polymer, which is a great water holding product. It's kind of like the stuff that you see in baby diapers, but it really holds water very, very well. And so what I tell people is fill your container almost to the top. And you don't want it to be over the top, because when you water it in the summertime, you don't want the water to just run off. You want to have a little bit of a reservoir there. By the same token, you don't want to have it down real far, because the plants will need all the soil volume they can get in order to be happy. So when you have your pot filled about like that, it's a great time to decide which plants you like. We usually like to have something you have a focal point on. This happens to be purple fountain grass. There's another misconception that people think that you have to break up the roots and just rip the roots apart. After all my years of experience, I found that not to be the case. It's better just leave them the way they are and plant that just the way it is. Just dig a nice hole that's deep enough that sits at the same level that your soil is. Okay, and the other thing that there's a misconception about is packing your soil, and you really don't want to do that. And the reason is the roots need air. And that's why we have this perlite in here, is to create airspace so the roots can travel and grow easily. So you never want to pack your soil. When you water your soil in, when you water this in, it will get all of the packing or all the contraction that it needs down around the roots, and that's all it really needs. Then it's a matter of just picking the few plants that you would like to have hang out over the edge or fill in your pot. I've chosen a couple of bee's knees. These are a beautiful little petunia, great blue color, yeah, great yellow color. We're going to put some blue things in here with it because blue and yellow is a good complement. So it's just a matter of choosing what you want and just planting them around the edges, not right out to the very edge of the pot, but about halfway between your focal point and the edge of the pot. And those are the things that you do. And these will sit here. You can set them in the greenhouse if you want to grow your own in a greenhouse, or in a sun porch or sunroom. It's a great thing to do. And like I said, it helps you get your hands into the soil a little earlier than normal. If you have any questions about how to do a great container, please don't be afraid to give us a call or come in and see us, and I'll be happy to help you any way I can. Thank you.